Hi everybody, all my friends, my star seeds, my tribe. Thanks for watching my video. I can't tell you how much your subscriptions, how much your comments, your emails, everything mean to me. And I wanted to take a moment first and foremost to tell you that I enjoy every single one of you. And I'm so thankful that we are here together, spending our time together. At the beginning of the video, and then I will show it again here in just a minute, I showed you a picture of a pile of cards, and on these pile of cards there are some stones and some light language. And I'd like for you to take a minute and take a deep breath, center yourself, and I'll put up the picture again, and I want you to take a look, and I want you to maybe feel which one resonates with you. Maybe it's the light language, or it's the stone, or the pile of cards, or which order it's in. Maybe 3 is your favorite number, so you pick that one. It doesn't necessarily matter how you do it, but what is in these cards is a way to figure out our May energies. So without further ado, please take a deep breath and take a look at the picture and tell me which one it is that you guys picked. Okay, so now that you know what each pile looks like and what is on them, maybe you have, or hopefully you have resonated with the pile. So let's get started. If you chose pile number 1, you chose a citrine frog, cute little guy. I don't know if you can see him. Or maybe it was the light language that resonated with you. Here is your energies for the month of May. Strength. King of Wands. The Buffalo. Conditioning. Possibilities. That card likes the YouTube channel. Gaia, the physical body. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Your angel message. 9, assessing. And number 1, the void. The first thing that jumped out of me was lions. You've got the first one in strength. King of Wands represents Leo in the zodiac. You can even see there's a lion behind him, right there. And then we also have conditioning. And here you'll see a lion in sheep's clothing. So that was the very first thing that jumped out at me. And when I see lions, I interpret that as strength and courageous, taking charge and authority. So in this month, I see that you are going to be taking charge. I don't know if it's in a new business endeavor, if it's in a relationship, but you are going to be courageous, whatever it is that you have to do or say. You're going to take charge. You're going to have authority over it. And I also see the buffalo, which is wise and calm. And I feel like that's kind of saying that when you do take charge and when you are courageous in what it is that you have to do, to be calm about it, to be wise about it, because the King of Wands can come across as too forceful. Some people might think that you want them to do something they don't want to do, or hear something they don't want to hear. So I see maybe this as saying beware, because you want to be calm like the buffalo. You want to be wise and not too forceful or too hasty with how strong and courageous that you may be. Now, I also see that by letting go of the conditioning, this is such a pretty card. Sometimes we see this as more of like the wolf in sheep's clothing, but this is a lion in sheep's clothing. And what that means to me is that we are beautiful, beautiful souls walking around in a group of people that are asleep, a group of people that, a group of sheeple, maybe you could say, that agree that it's this way, that you wake up, that you go to work, that you come home, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you go to work, and it has to be the same way every day. You are not a sheep. Look who you really are. Just because it shows that you have sheep's wool, somebody told you you were a sheep, and you are not a sheep. You are a strong, courageous lion, and by learning this, you have a world of possibilities opening up to you. We do this by assessing our true nature. We don't need to have future goals in this endeavor. We do this. We listen to our intuition and do this. This is saying how profoundly clairvoyant you are. That means trust what you see. Trust in your intuition. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guiding. And maybe that's where you're coming from. Assess all of it first. Assess what it is that you're doing. Be strong about it. Be knowledgeable about it. Open your heart about it. And your goal, your vision for this month, I see as something beautiful that's coming to fruition. So congratulations to those of you who picked number 1. This is a phenomenal card pull, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. So if you picked pile number 2, which is this one right here, you picked the stone with the labradorite. I don't know if you can see it, but it has some really pretty in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Okay, so there's the labradorite. Or maybe you picked it. Can you see it? For the light language. Or maybe because of the number, or maybe because of the position of the pile, or maybe just because you resonated with number 2 today. However, this is your energy for the month of May. First things first, we have the 4 of Wands. The Sun. The Camel. It goes well with the Sun card. Awareness. Clinging clinging to the past. Boredom. Your angel card says to shield yourself. And from the Moon Oracle, we have the number 24 for protection. And we have the number 11, which is fear. Okay. So the first thing that I see in this one is kind of a balance of light and dark. And when I say dark, I refer to Pleiadian teachings where the darkness is not bad or evil or anything like that. The darkness is lack of information, whereas light is information. So when I say the darkness, it is just frequencies that lack information. And that's how I choose to see things. So I see more lack of information over here versus information on this side. So that's the first thing I notice. Four of Wands could be celebratory. If you are celebrating a special event, birth, wedding, things like that in the month of May, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, I see this as a very beautiful thing and lasting, and it's good for you. Now, the Sun is inner child, happiness, and awareness, a freeing. This is very freeing. Whatever the celebratory moment, it's freeing. And like the camel, who can the camel can withstand anything. You know, it can walk the desert. Slowly but surely, it gets where it's going. It learns what it is. And that, my friends, is the awareness for the rest of the pool. So the awareness in this pool is you could be clinging to the past. And the past could be anything from a past event, traumatic or otherwise. It could be everyday things like, I don't know what to do today, therefore I am bored, so I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to eat some more because I'm still bored. And boredom causes overeating or going out and partying or drinking too much or whatever the case may be. You do the same thing that you did yesterday and the day before, which is your past. Your guides are telling you that that is what causes fear, and you hold it in your solar plexus. And that is where your awareness is telling you to shield yourself, to protect yourself. And by doing these things, by not doing the same thing that you did the day before, or the day before that, or the day before that, by changing that and becoming aware of that, you can withstand anything. You can become your inner child and become free again. You can celebrate the moments in your life, whether they are very special moments or they are just getting out of bed today, because you know what? Sometimes that's something to celebrate. And for all of those of you who got out of bed, or maybe you're in bed and you're thinking about getting out of bed, good for you. Congratulations. So this is a beautiful pull, and this is your energy for the month of May. If you have any questions and want any more information about this card pull, please send me a message down below. Email me anything that you need, and I will be happy to help you guys out. So thank you very much. Hope you liked it. All right, everybody. So this is pile number 3, and maybe you chose pile number 3 because it was in the middle, or because you like the number, or because you love rose quartz. Maybe you chose it because it's pretty, not necessarily any reason. You just picked number 3 just because, or maybe it was because of the light language. Regardless, this is your pile, and this is your energies for the month of May. First thing we've got is the Six of Cups. Kind of hard to see. We've also got the Ten of Cups. A lot of cups today. The water element, rejuvenating and healing. We've got the Deer. Beautiful. We have stress. We have a transformation. We have the imagination, the inner child. And have you asked your angels for help with this as our angel message for today? Number 43, the unexpected. Beautiful. And number 15, action. First thing that I am feeling from this right now is that life has a way of being the same day in and day out. You wake up, you do things over and over, and that is what brings the stress of your days. You're juggling, you know, all of the obligations that you have every single day. And you need a change from that. And May is the time to do this, because the angels are telling you right now that by becoming your inner child, which is the Four of Cups, and using your imagination in the inner child, that you will have a transformation and the unexpected will happen. Something new. There's a harmony by bringing in the inner child. There's a harmony by imagining something new. You think that you have to do the same thing every day. Wake up, go to work, do this, do that, come home, do this, do that, go to bed, and do the same thing again every single day. And you know, that creates your reality. That creates who you are. That creates your momentum. That creates your energy. If you want something on the outside to define you, that's how you live your life. And this card pull is telling you that you can change that. You can be gentle with yourself, because this is something maybe that could be very hard for you to do, to stop and imagine something different and believe in it. Believe that this something different could happen. Maybe you were taught that, you know, to get your head out of the clouds and not imagine. Don't play around all this time. Stop being such a child. Grow up and be mature. Maybe that's what some of you have heard. And the Deer is a very nurturing, very calming, very compassionate energy that wants you to bring out a inner child, a lovingness. Like the mother, it will care for you while you do that. And by doing that, this transformation will occur by taking the action to step out of your comfort zone and start pretending, start using your clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient abilities, because we all have them. We just have to try and do it on your own time if you want, because what's it going to hurt? What is it really, really going to hurt? This family celebratory moment comes by being in harmony, by taking action, and let the unexpected carry you. Let it take you to new realms. Let it take you to a whole new dimension. feel like you're headed that way. Pile number 3 for the month of May. Hey, that kind of rhymed. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please comment, share below. I do everything I can to try to answer everybody. Please email me. All of this is because I love you guys. So let me know what you think, and there you go. Okay, so on to the next one. We are on number 4, and maybe you chose this one for the onyx, or maybe because it's an awesome crow. This is my favorite guy. He's really cool. Probably my favorite stone. I carry this one a lot. Or maybe because of light language. Or maybe because of pile. Regardless, this is your energy for the month of May. We've got the Fool. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is starting a new endeavor, a new venture, or going somewhere, taking the leaps. This is new beginnings right here already. The Frog, healing and rejuvenating into something new. New, all of this. Very nice. Traveling. Maybe you're going somewhere. Maybe you're spiritually traveling. How fun. We've got the Thunderbolt. A lot of energy in that card. We have gifts from our joy guides. Our angels tell us today to vacuum away fear, call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, situations, and anyone involved. Number 17, self-reflection. Beautiful. And number 26, surrender. Ooh, surrender to the power of the new. So this is new beginnings. Now, the Fool doesn't have a very solid foundation. He just gets up and goes. Doesn't really know what he's doing. He just does it, which is very highly honored, by the way. However, we also have the Page of Pentacles, and he's a little bit more solid. He has a little bit more ground under his feet. I don't know if you can see that, but he's not as near close to the edge as this guy who's about to just walk right off. So I think the new beginnings is telling us that it's here, but maybe we need to be very cautious of just walking right off the edge. Maybe make a couple of plans first, you know, just to make sure that you're going to heal, that you're going to rejuvenate, that you're going to become anew. This is clearing, this is cleansing, this is healing. That is what we do when we reflect and we have self-care and we put ourselves first. Sometimes a lot of people do not like to hear that putting yourself first is selfish. By putting yourself first as your higher self would, because your higher self does everything out of love. So if you're putting yourself first out of love, it isn't selfish, it's selfless. Remember that. Remember that the only way you can change the world is through example. And until you are the exact perfect example that you want to be and that you think people should see, then all you do is work on yourself, babe, because that's key. Self-love, self-reflection, that's key. The more we help ourselves in a loving, pure way, the more we will help everybody else. It's that simple. It's that simple. So this is all about the self. And don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. That's what the angels are telling you, that by surrendering to yourself and learning who you are, the energy will come through, the healing will come through. Wherever it is that you want to go, whatever it is that you want to say, the gifts are coming. The gifts are coming, honey, and you will enjoy the month of May. This is a great pull. This is a good one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, please let me know, and I will answer them as fast as I can. Love you guys. Thanks for picking pile number 4. Okay, last but most certainly not least is the Carnelian group number 5. This is a very pretty little guy, little gal. Maybe that's why you chose that pile. Or maybe it was because that one called to you a lot. Each one is different. Each one I meditate on and each one I ground with individually so that I may find the right people for each pile. Okay, so group number 5. This is your energy for the month of May. Card number 1, the Magician. And we have 7 of Cups. We also have the Horse. Ripeness from the Osho Zen Tarot. Another one, which is Change. The Higher Self says Solitude is coming in the month of May. And the Angels want you to know about the power animal today. They say your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with your situations. We have number 22, Wisdom. And another master number, 44, Attraction. Okay. So, I see magic, the Magician. I see imagination in the third eye opening. A lot of times people think this has to do with the head in the clouds, but because I see the third eye here on the horse, do you see what I'm saying? And on this one, the spirit animal is a unicorn. Unicorn, and the horn is on the third eye. So I believe in the month of May, you'll be gaining wisdom. You might be not wanting to go out as much, and you will take your time and be by yourself to help open your third eye. You're trying to make a change here spiritually, and we can see that the spirits say this change is going to come because you are ripe and you are ready. This is a focus as well. To become magical, to open this third eye, you need to attract it. You need to gain wisdom. You need to focus. What I'm seeing is where you focus your energy, where you focus on your third eye, energy flows where your attention goes. So if your attention is on your third eye, make sure you are in a good space here as well, so that when you put your attention on your third eye, the space that you're in, as long as it's a good space, will connect to the powers of the third eye, because you're putting a high vibration as you put your attention there. Again, what you focus on your attention on, what you focus your attention on, is where your energy will flow. This is a healing process. If you need to heal yourself in any way, say you're having gut problems or teeth problems, think of something beautiful, happy, fuzzy puppies. I love thinking of that one, looking all over my face because I love dogs and cats and all animals for that matter. But could you imagine like sitting kind of in a thing of swimming pools and having a whole bunch of otters leaping around and playing around you, and how fun and happy they're having? You know, start thinking of something that's really fun. Maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your lover, who knows, and frankly, who cares? Think of it and be happy, and then put your attention on your gut if it hurts, or your migraines, or your teeth, or anything that you need. And with that beautiful, loving feeling happening and the attention flowing to where it is, in this case, group number 5, your pineal gland in your third eye area, maybe your migraines or whatever you got going on, by putting your happy heart-based energy, that's what, or focus, that's where the energy will go. That's what heals, that's what changes, that's what takes care of you, and that is your future. This is wisdom, and this is what's happening to you guys in the month of May. So, if you have any questions on this card pull, comment below, let me know. Okay guys, well that concludes today's card pull, and if this is something that you like, if it's something that you're interested in, comment below, let me know what you think. If you are new, please subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. The more we do that, the more love is sent on and on and on throughout everywhere, and that's the whole purpose for me. So comment and subscribe and let me know. And if you're a new subscriber, or if this is, you know, your first time doing this and you just have questions, I'm here for you. Let me know. So have a wonderful May, have a wonderful day, and I'm with all of you, Starseeds. Mwah. Bye.